Julie, thank you for being here at Digityser. We're so pleased to have ML6 here. The data science community and what we've done with the bootcamps, we always had a good relationship with ML6 and with Datatonic. So there has been a big change, a big evolution. Tell us about that evolution. How, were you there in the beginning and how did it all started?
I unfortunately only joined 1 year ago. I wish I was there earlier. But yes, Nicholas started in 2013 with Datatonic, mainly focused on traditional analytics and dashboarding back then. But we very quickly had a good customer that wanted to do machine learning. And so we evolved into that space. And in 2017, we decided to really focus purely on building machine learning systems. And that's when we decided to change our name to ML6 as well, to really show that focus and that commitment to machine learning.
Yeah. When you machine learning and what type of customers are expecting such an expertise today?
So we have customers across all sectors, across all industries. Of course, it started out a bit more in the retail sector because they were a bit more front runners in the field. But now we see that banks, insurance companies, also manufacturing companies are starting to explore the possibilities. So right now, we really have clients across all industries. We also see that we have not only established companies or enterprise companies, but we really have corporate SMB businesses that are starting to experiment with what they can do with technology as well. And we also have startups who really believe that AI can make the difference for their product, and so who start using AI as a core to their product right from the beginning.
Yeah, so you move from startup to scale-up status today. I also see that you are opening other offices in other countries. Can you say something about that?
Definitely. So a big part of our strategy is international expansion. So we are the fastest growing AI company in Belgium now, but our aspiration is to become the reference for machine learning in Europe. And that's why we feel the need to also move to other countries, also to serve the customers that we have there better locally. So we opened up offices in Amsterdam in January, and the team has already grown to 10 people, so that's going really well. And we also opened up offices in Berlin, and we have some activities in the UK as well, so growing very quickly, and we're planning on scaling that out even further.
How many people in total now?
More than 50. Oh, I don't know the exact number because it moves so fast, but more than 50, yeah.
Is there a preferred technological stack?
So we are a premium partner of Google, the GCP platform. So we have a lot of expertise there. Of course, with the latest evolutions in Docker containers and Kubernetes, which you can run on other cloud platforms now as well. We do have clients who are on a hybrid stack or who want to develop applications that can run on other clouds or on-premise as well. But we prefer to do the development on GCP because we think that the tools there best serve the purposes and the needs of our clients.
Yeah. Your ML6 has always been driving the data science community and the machine learning community, and everybody is very thankful for that. You've been participating to workshops, you've been giving meetups and free meetups a very regular basis. You were doing presentation in Berlin last week. You're more, a giver type. So tell us how, does that make the difference?
We believe it does, yes. Artificial intelligence is a field that is very open source. It's very community minded. So a lot of researchers are sharing the work they do, are publishing it open source. And we believe that since we also use the work and benefit from the work that other people are doing, we need to give back to the community as well. So we have a lot of open source contributions that we do. We give a lot of presentations It's also for the team, for the people that work. They also think it's very important. So we put a lot of emphasis on that, and we give a lot of freedom to give talks and to do meetups and to do workshops.
We've seen that you contributed to the AI4Belgium initiative.
Yeah.
What was the contribution of ML6 there?
So we were in the expert group, and we mainly led the part on the public sector. Looking at recommendations on how we can actually increase the adoption of AI in the public sector.
Interesting. And there are also this AI Vlaanderen AI and other initiatives. Have you been involved on the Flemish side as well?
On the Flemish side, what we do is we're involved in AI for Growth. Okay. That's an initiative that tries to bring together companies, but not just AI companies, also industrial companies that want to explore what AI can do for them. Okay. And so we organize sessions there as well to really increase adoption then within the Flemish industry.
Okay. Your role now, what is your role within ML6?
So I started as a business developer, but as the company grows and evolves, I'm also growing in my role. And now I'm going to focus more on the longer term strategy and on putting our operations in place, making sure that we have the structure we need to keep on scaling as we're doing now.
Okay. And what do you think are the challenges to fulfill that role?
I think when you do and venture into international expansion, there is a lot of overhead that is associated with that. You need to create entities abroad. You need to set up new accounting systems. You don't know the regulatory environment. As a startup, as a scale-up, overhead is not something you like to deal with. So more guidance into what is required, how the different regulations are different, that would definitely help. Mm-hmm. Then next to that, if I just look at the business overall, we see that the understanding of artificial intelligence in general and machine learning is still quite low, which sometimes leads to a lot of confusion and bad expectations, or also fear when I look at even my friends. So I think there's a lot of effort that can be done in just educating the wider population on what artificial intelligence is and what it is not, and how it's really being used today to benefit society. Because in that way, it's easier to talk about real applications rather than a lot of the misconceptions that are sometimes highlighted in the media.
Mm-hmm. And what is your background?
So I'm a business engineer from Solvay.
Okay.
And I did my master thesis on machine learning and analytics. And that's how I rolled into the data science team at Accenture Digital. I worked there for 3 years in consultancy, and then decided to move to the startup world, to ML6, because it's a very dynamic team and they're doing amazing things. Yeah.
What, if you would point out the 2 things that drives you more in your daily job?
In my day-to-day job, it's just the passion that everyone at ML6 has. So it's a vibrant community. The culture is amazing. Everyone wants to move forward. Everyone is very passionate about what they do. And so the company is just full of ideas, full of creativity, full of ambition. And that is really inspiring. That really motivates you and pushes you to do great things.
Yeah. Again, this year, ML6 will contribute to the Data Innovation Summit. There will be a workshop with Xander, and there will be a talk, and also you'll be leading one of the tracks in the plenary. For that, we would really like to thank you, because you're doing it every year, and when you look at the pictures of last year, these are the tracks and the workshop where people sit on the ground because they want to attend. So thank you for all the effort that ML6 has put into the data science community. Continue doing it. We are your biggest fans, so we wish you all the best for your nomination in Scale Up of the Year. and I hope to see you on the 26th of June. Thank you, Julie.
Of course. Thank you too.